Studio, Joe Essin, the owner.
Morning.
Good morning. He's the owner of our local Woodcraft store, and he's going to be showing us how to make some Christmas ornaments. So I'll let you take it away.
Okay, well, good morning, everybody. We've got some great projects for you today. In fact, we're going to be making ornaments. Here's one of the fun little ornaments I'm going to be making. Very nice detail. And then, Hannah, you are going to be doing some wood burning this morning.
I am. Well, we'll leave the easy stuff to me because I don't trust myself with the lathe. So.
All right, well, wonderful. Well, make sure you read, understand, and follow all of your instructions and safety manuals on all of your tools. Lathes are very, very safe, though. In fact, what I've got chucked up here on my lathe is a nice little piece of alder, and we're going to be turning it round with a couple of different tools. So I'm going to start out with a roughing gouge here, and we're just going to make a mess.
All right.
So what's important here is to keep your tool rest nice and close and to hold your tool at a proper cutting angle. So what we're doing is we're just getting the wood round. All right. So that roughing gouge is pretty nice because it gets us round really quickly, but then we've got all sorts of little tools that can follow up. In fact, these tools here are wonderful because kids as young as 5 can turn on a lathe and do it safely. And the key to this is to keep them flat and level, and I've got a video of my daughter Mackenzie on our website turning with us. Yeah, she does a really great job. So we're just going to continue on here. The fun thing about turning on a lathe is that you can really do a lot of work with it, and you can make it look like whatever you want. It doesn't have to be a traditional bead or a cove. It can just be something fun.
Yeah.
How are you doing over here?
I'm doing all right. What I'm doing over here is we're burning actually different patterns. He already did some before we started. We've got Christmas trees, we've got snowflakes, and these are ornaments that you can actually put on the tree. A cute idea would be to actually, like, I don't know, cut one out of your first Christmas tree, maybe if you're newly married, and make an ornament that way. Just a nice little keepsake.
Yeah, you know, that's what's really fun about woodworking is it can really be something that just stays in your family for years and years and years. And I love the idea of taking your first Christmas tree and making it into something special that you can keep. Wonderful. Well, here on the lathe, we're making good progress. I'm just kind of doing some basic, simple shapes. And, you know, you don't have to go fast with this stuff. You can really just take your time when you're doing it. It'll just make some really special memories in the shop. We work in our shop with our kids. It's a great way to get involved and do lots of fun things. All right, a couple little decorative rings on my shape here, and I will be ready to sand. Great. So one of the fun things about working on a lathe is that when you sand, you don't have to make nearly the mess that you make when you turn. And that's the dust that we really care about, is the really fine dust that's getting up in the air. The big chips, if you've got sharp tools, tend to just fall to the ground. Yeah. But if you start into this with sandpaper, it can really make a mess. And a pro tip, a nice little secret, is to use an oil like this walnut oil. This is a food-grade safe oil, so I can use it right with my hands. I can put it right onto the lathe. And then once it's all on, I can just simply turn the lathe on and then sand with the oil, and it traps all of the dust right in the sand.
Perfect. So you're not inhaling all of that and making a mess.
Absolutely.
Great.
A little bit more oil and then I'll be finished.
Great. I think I'm almost done too. I'm just trying to make my snowflake a little bit more elaborate. But I think I need a little practice with this wood burner.
Well, you know what's fun with the wood burning is that you can pre-draw out all of the components, and so it gives you really nice clear lines for your drawing. Or you can do it freehand like you're doing, which looks
I did it
fantastic.
Freehand.
It's amazing.
Oh, well, I'm glad you think so. I think it's kind of lopsided a little bit, but you know, still something kind of fun. And that's what gives it character, is that it's all hand done and everything's a little different.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And woodworking is so fun. In fact, if I had to do it all over again, the very first tool that I would probably buy is a lathe, because on a lathe you can make so many different projects. You can make ice cream scoops, pepper grinders, pizza cutters, vegetable peelers, Christmas ornaments,
Yeah, it looks
pens.
like you can do all sorts of stuff with the lathe.
Yeah, you bet. Well, thanks for having me on this morning.
Of course. And again, Joe Essin is the owner of our local Woodcraft store. It's a family-owned store, and this is the busiest time of year for you.
Yeah, it really is. We're doing quite a bit of woodworking in our own shops, and then we have a lot of customers that are really having a lot of fun doing woodworking. And we do a lot of classes, too, kids classes as well.
Great. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here.
All right. Thanks, Hannah.
All right. Well, it's time for us to take a quick break, but I hadn't spoiled